Hey, what's going on, G-Ballers? I have an exciting new knife here to share with you, coming in from Tenable Knives. If this is your first time stopping by, welcome to GBall Vision. Drop a comment below. Let me know what your carry is for today. I am rocking the Fenrir, and this is going to be the new Eaglestrike pattern that they just released. I believe it was in October or so, some extra hardware, and here we go. This is the new version of the Eaglestrike. They just released, I think, 3 new color patterns. If you remember previously, or if you've never seen the Eaglestrike before, they came out with this really cool green aluminum pattern, and it was a huge hit. I think it sold out almost instantly. They came back and they put a few new colors out. They also have other handle materials as well. They're going to be available. There's some that are in stock. There's some that are out of stock. I'll have them linked down below in the description, along with any coupon codes I have. And if you're not familiar with Tenable, they have recently put out a fantastic group of knives here in 2025. And there is the newest Fenrir, the button compression lock. This is a fantastic knife right here. It is an extremely popular design. They have them in button compression locks, crossbar locks, button plunge locks. They also have them in frame locks, so there is no shortage of Fenrirs that are out there. These are going to retail for $69.89 plus a 10% off coupon code, so that's going to take these down below $65 after shipping. This knife right here has held the crown up until the newest Fenrir here came out. The Tenable Eaglestrike was my favorite Tenable knife to come out yet. This thing is packed full of features for the $70 price point. We are going to be looking at Nitro V, beautiful drop point blade. This has a really kind of a light tumbled PVD finish. We are looking at dual thumb studs for the deployment, a really nice sharpening choil. We have the textured aluminum handles over top of steel liners. We have a nice thick handle. We have a steel backspacer here, and the cookie, the cherry on top, is going to be this milled titanium pocket clip here, all for under $70, actually under $65. This is an incredible deal. Now, this is still arguably just as good, if not better, of a deal than the Fenrir is. This one here comes in at $80, but you can get the non-Damascus, non-aluminum versions for $60, $65. So they have quite the price range on the Fenrirs. Now, some of these Eaglestrikes are going to be out of stock, as I said earlier. This has been extremely popular. I think the original 4 that they dropped were sold out within a few days, and like I said, the blue, the gold, and I think the green are now back in stock and ready to go. So that is really, really cool. This is also a fantastic size. If you didn't get a chance to see the video on the original Eaglestrike there, this is a big boy. We're going to be looking at 3 3/4 of total blade, 3.5 inches of cutting edge, and this is going to come down there at 8 5/16 overall. And a couple of comparison knives for you, the Vosteed Raccoon here and the Kaiser Militol. The Eaglestrike is going to be quite a bit bigger than the Raccoon, and it's going to even be quite a bit bigger than something like the Militol, which is actually a fairly big knife. It comes in just under 8 inches, so that puts that in perspective on how big the Eaglestrike is. How about the new Kaiser T1 and the Kaiser Drop Bear? It is going to smoke both of those as well. And one more, the SRM 9203AK, the new SRM. That thing is amazing. I've been carrying it every day. It is a great size. It's going to be just a touch smaller than the Eaglestrike. We'll get our 50 ways baked in Hank out here, and we'll give this pocket clip a look here, and it's going to look nice and clean. It'll carry fairly deep for a milled clip. This is about perfect for me as far as how much is poking out of the pocket there. It is a good amount for you to grab a hold of. There's a decent amount poking out, which is nice in my opinion, especially with a knife you plan on using throughout the day. It'll be easy to get to and grab a hold of and pull it out of the pocket. It is going to be right hand carry only on this knife. I'm going to get the arch nemesis out here and give this Eaglestrike a weight check, although I have guess the weight of the previous Eaglestrike in the past. I don't remember what it is, so we're going to continue to play our game. I'm going to invite you to play along. Put your guess down in the comments. What do you think this beast right here weighs in at, just based off my description and what you see here? I'm going to try to give it a go. It's got some heft to it. But the question is, how much heft, right? 3 3/4 of blade, aluminum with steel, on steel, with a milled tie clip. There is some weight relief in there. I am going to say it feels like it is. What do you guys think? Like 4? Boy. I'm going to say 4 5. Oh! Ooh! 126 grams. Yeah, I'll take credit for that. I'll take it. I'll take it. We'll go ahead and we'll get our calipers out here. We'll get a couple of measurements on our handle and blade. It's going to come in at 0.51 inches and 13.1 millimeters for our handle thickness. We'll roll over into the blade stock. It's coming in at 2.9 millimeters and 115 thousandths. We'll roll into the behind the edge thickness here. And we'll get a good hold, random spot, and that's going to come in there at 19 thousandths behind the edge. Very nice. Don't know what that is in millimeters. We'll just give it a little go here. 0.46. Let's see how this new Eaglestrike cuts out of the box, baby. We got our tried and true catalog paper here. You can't even pull a page out with ripping half of it off. We're going to see what this thing is made of. It's definitely going to poke very nicely. If I didn't say it earlier on in the video, this is a James Lowe design. I know we have talked about the Eaglestrike in the past, but this is a James Lowe design. That way that's something I got to try to do better with, is when we got a designer, I want to, I always think about it when I'm rewatching the video or something like that. I'm like, oh, I didn't do this or I didn't do that. Someday I will hopefully get it all together. But James Lowe designed this Eaglestrike, and this is still one of my top 2 Tenables so far that they have come out with, and they've come out with some awesome knives. The Fenrir technically isn't a Tenable design. It's a concept design, same company, right? But this was already out there, where the Eaglestrike, as far as I know, Tenable, I think, put that out first. Then Concept did a premium version, I believe, or they might have came out around the same time. Either way, it doesn't matter. This is a new design, and it is awesome. Get our off-grid driver out here, and we're going to get a couple of checks on our hardware. We're looking at T8s, and everything is nice and tight. And T8, yeah, we already checked that. T8, no, is that T10? That might be T10 on the pivot there. Yeah, that's T10 on the pivot. So we got T10 pivot, T8 body screws, and then I don't know what we're looking at there. Probably T8 possibly on the titanium clip. We have hidden hardware there, so you don't really need to take that off, though, in order to... You don't need to take the clip off to take it apart, obviously, because if that was the case, you couldn't take it apart then, would you now? So let's go ahead. We will get the old spine whacker off the toolbox. I don't know if we talked about it, but centering is on point. This is a knife I carried a ton. Still perfectly centered up, still perfectly good action. Let's go ahead, and I can actually say I can feel a difference. Like this one is really broken in because I've flicked it and carried it quite a bit. You can tell this one, and I think they've if I don't look at that, just slice my finger. They have increased the spring strength of their crossbar lock knives over the last few months. From the Vivid up until now, they have time and time again increased the spring strength, and that is, that's just a testament to Concept and Tenable's quality control and them just continuing to get better and better. If you don't know, Concept actually has a perfect record here with the Spine Whacker. We have not had a Tenable or a Concept fail, no matter what lock it has been. We're going to give this one a go. I have no worries whatsoever. A couple of really good taps there, and we'll give it just a couple more. I don't think we're going to... You hear that? You hear it? Yeah, that sounds very, very good. Very good. I love this knife. I'm guessing that people just don't know these are back in stock because they were out of stock, and then they dropped these couple new variations. So they do have the goldish brown, the blue, and the green back in stock at $69.89 plus 10% off with my coupon code, which both of those will be down in the description. If you like crossbar lock knives, you like budget knives, you're looking to pad your collection or add a new EDC, this is a knife I can say is worth snagging at the price point. You're going to get quite a bit for your money. Nitro V, textured aluminum, a titanium clip, solid build quality, and Concept and Tenable are going to stand behind their knives if you have any issues, trouble, anything like that, which I don't think you will, but if you did or do, they will take care of you. They are a great company. Let me know down in the comments, what do you think of the Tenable Eaglestrike? I'm really interested to hear your thoughts on this one. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, and if you want to continue to see dope knife and EDC content, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I'll pop up a couple of new knives. I'll pop up a couple of new videos. Go check one of them out. Have yourself an awesome day. Thank you all again for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.